What's up, Gemini? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general tarot reading for the full moon coming up on October 28th. It will be in Taurus, 5 degrees Taurus. It will be at 4:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a hunter's moon, which just means the first full moon in the harvest season between October and November. It will be in the third mansion of the moon called Altharaya. I'll put a picture of it up so you can read about it and see what it's good for, what it's not good for. It's good for gain. For you, it will be for Gemini Ascendant, it's going to be in the 12th or the 11th house. So this could be like vivid dreams happening. Could be travel. Could be you learn about some foreign enemies, that type of thing. Or secret enemies, I should say. 11th house would be your social sphere. So if it's, depending on the degree of your ascendant, if it's in your 11th house, you're going to be focusing, it's going to have some kind of internal feelings about your social circle and how you present yourself. I apologize for the gunky throat. I'm getting over COVID. I just traveled to Seattle to teach a class on psychology and then caught COVID while I was there. And I'm still getting over it. And it's been a couple weeks. That's why I haven't had a video in a while. All right. Let's get this going, Gemini. What we got here? Could be you right in the middle. Looks like it could be a question about love. For sure. Be some confusion about love right now. Let's get an overall energy card here to kind of get an idea what we're talking about. Mind all the noise. That's my cat's going crazy. I have another kitten. So help me. Can't help it. I rescue too many kittens. Oop. That was it right there. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love to the situation. That's always a good message. It's bring love to the situation, but it looks like it's a question about your loved one or a relationship. Either if you're single, it's someone you're trying to get with. Could be a friend's relationship specifically, but most likely it's your relationship, and you're thinking somebody's being strategic. You want clarity on it. I mean, the King of Swords can be you, male or female, because you are a Gemini. Whether it be your ascendant, moon, whether you have a stellium in it, whether you have Mercury and Gemini with a bunch of aspects on it, all those can make Gemini very strong in your chart. But it's looking like your question of the current situation is, you're being strategic in the relationship. Either you're being strategic because you're involved with someone else on the side type of thing, or you think that's happening to you. The individual may be involved with someone on the side. Or you're just trying to figure out how to navigate the situation. Maybe the communication isn't that good, or maybe it's overly verbose. I mean, with Gemini, they're all about communication. That's what your sign represents. Learning, communication, active intelligence. Could be your siblings even. Gemini also represents brothers and sisters. This is the current path that some Geminis will be on. It looks like a new path. You have the Fool there, which is a new journey. This is being established. This is called the Lord of Established Strength in the Hermetic deck. That's like, look at what I've done. So you may, and then this is like wisdom coming from, the other side. It could be connection from the other side. Also, it could be secret energy. Maybe you're keeping a secret about something. Maybe you have plans. You're being strategic, and you're keeping it from your significant other. Either you're not necessarily that you're leaving them, but you're going to make some big change or do something that you're not telling them about, or maybe you have told them about it, but they don't like the fact that you're doing it, type thing. But it looks like no matter what you're doing, you're going on this new path. Either you're keeping a secret, they're keeping a secret, or you have some kind of guidance or wisdom that's helping you show that not only are you established, but it's time to take that new journey. And that's for some Geminis. It's saying bring love to the situation. So if you're trying to convince your significant other of something, maybe you're trying to move, maybe you're trying to get a new career, that type of thing, bring love to the situation and they'll understand. It's hard to force a pill down anyone's throat if they're like being obstinate about it. Like, oh, we're comfortable in this situation. Why do you want to turn everything upside down? But this looks like you want to take a risk and make a change. But same, bring love to the situation. And it looks like a love reading. So it's something to do with your significant other or someone that you're very interested in. This is another path Geminis could be on. It could be that Geminis have a choice between this path or this path. Or one might be on one might be on the other. It's a general reading. With the Five of Swords there's definitely some kind of squabbling, but it's you winning because you're the one holding the swords. And maybe your significant other is an earth sign. Or this is the individual that you're interested in. Someone from your past. It could be that you're interested in someone from your past. It could be somebody like a family that you're squabbling with for whatever reason. It could be a family member, could be significant other, could be someone that you're interested in. But whoever this is, this earth sign, it looks like, you feel like you have the upper ground. Like you're winning, and it's somebody from your past. And it's the give and take from the situation too. It's like you may be maybe you feel like you need to take something from the situation. I mean, you're being strategic here. The question is, or maybe you feel like they're trying to take something from you. Like the give and take doesn't feel right in the relationship. And maybe that's what the communication needs to be about. Some kind of communication about the give and take in your relationship and the dichotomy of it and how y'all work together or love together, that type of thing. It's definitely strategic with your love life for sure, though. And it looks like communication specifically. This is the advice. Don't compromise. Healing, love, wishing, this type of thing. You might have to work for it. It could be new love. I mean, it could be that you're trying to figure out how to strategically break it to, this other individual that maybe you're wishing for new love, or you're wishing for a new start in your relationship even, like if you're not trying to separate. But it could be that you're looking for someone else. Or it could just be that you're looking for this because this is the outcome, the happy home card. Maybe the narrative of your relationship right now is more casual and you're like really trying to figure out how to either make it more serious or get out of it completely. It feels like the communication is, there's a lot of intellectual banter. Gemini needs that in a relationship anyway because Gemini is an intelligent sign and they're all about communication. So they need to communicate. Maybe you feel like they're like this. It's not a communicative individual, and maybe they're being obstinate about a change that you're trying to accomplish. Maybe you're like, we got this I want to do this new way. I want to move. I want to, maybe I want to have. I don't really see anything that says having kids, but you want to change. Maybe you're tired of being in the same situation. This individual's like, I am comfortable. I don't want to move. And you're like, no. This is why. I'm giving you the reason why. And so, it's saying bring love to the situation, though. So if they're being obstinate and they don't want to make the change, and you want to make the change, be loving how you communicate it. Help them understand your point of view, that you feel that this will be best for you, and that it'll be fulfilling, and that it will bring positive change for both of you. And it looks like it will. It's something that you can't see because the moon's there. It's some kind of secret. It's that you can't see it yet, right? This new passion's coming in, this new project, and it's going to bring you the happy home that you're looking for, or it's going to bring celebration, completion of something important. It's saying bring love to the situation. You can't see it yet, whatever it is, but it's coming. You're trying to be strategic. You're trying to figure out how to bring about the change that you're looking for. And maybe you and your partner are both on the same page with this change. Or they want it too, they just don't realize how to do it yet, kind of thing. And you're trying to figure it out. And Geminis are good at that. They're good at breaking things down and learning and figuring things out. So that might be your role, is you're trying to figure it out. It's going to take some work, but you're going to get your wish. Whether it be a new relationship or whether you're just figuring out for you and your significant other how to accomplish whatever this is that you're trying to do, this move or this change. But it's saying be loving in the situation when you communicate, would be my guess. And it looks like, you can't see quite what you're looking for yet because the moon's there, but you're going to get it. Right now, it's a secret, or not that it's a secret, it hasn't been revealed all the way yet. And, if the moon is in your 12th house, like if, that degree of your ascendant puts it in your 12th house, it could be confusing and cloudy energy right now, right? So you might not be able to see it clearly. But it's coming. There is a change coming for you. Something strategic. Oop, right there. Yeah, this path, something's going to bring down the house kind of thing. Yeah, it may be it may be that you have to be more assertive in the situation. But even if you have to be more assertive in the situation, you have to. It's saying do it with love, and then you can do that. You can, there's such thing as tough love. Be straightforward and explain it, but don't do it from a place of malice or anger. With the emperor there, it's maybe you feel like that the individuals you're talking to is trying to be an emperor, or maybe it's a boss. Maybe you're trying to strategically change something at work, or something like that, or you want to change work and your significant other's like, we can't do that for whatever reason right now. Even though I don't see anything that suggests money is a problem, but I don't suggest anything necessarily that means for sure work. But I mean, it's a drastic, sudden change coming in. Something that's gonna, maybe something that's like sudden, and it looks like an opportunity is gonna just kind of come out of nowhere. Like you may get a new, that could be a boss giving you like a new job offer, but you have to move. And that's what it's looking like. And your significant other might not want to move. Like they're kind of comfortable where they're at, but that's what it's looking like. Like you're gonna have to decide if you want to make a change or not. But it's a good opportunity. It's a great opportunity. This other path is being stuck. So yeah, this path is the new journey. This path is sitting here like this obstinately and just continuing to battle along, staying comfortable in your past or in the current situation, because you got the Five of Swords again with the Five of Swords, but you got the Hanged Man, which is being stuck, right? And this can actually represent Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus in your life. The Hierophant card, but it also could be staying with the company that you're with, or just staying in the same situation, like your whole life situation. You're just staying in this area because of this company. Maybe your significant other or this other individual is with this big company and they don't want to move because of that. But you have this great opportunity, and you're going to have to decide, you're going to have to decide how you can make it work, because you're going to want your opportunity, and maybe they refuse to move and it's going to be a long distance relationship. And if it's a long distance relationship, those are tough. Those are hard to make work. You can if you really love each other, and I believe it can be done, but from my experience and what I've seen, it almost never works. Almost never. Every example I can think of, individuals tried it, it failed every single time. One cheated on the other, always happens. We're animals, right? We're not always conscious of our instinctual nature. We do have higher reasoning, right? And that's so that we don't fall completely prey to just our animalistic instincts. And instincts precede reason, right? Your brain isn't fully developed until you're almost 30. And the last thing that develops is, your frontal lobes, your cortex, your reasoning skills. That's why big changes happen on your first Saturn cycle when you hit, 27 to 30, is because that's when your brain fully develops. And big changes tend to happen because you actually start thinking a specific way. Your brain's fully working. You're less instinctual. Yeah. The outcome looks like you're taking the change. You have abundance, science, which is the Six of Swords, which is, Three of Cups, Six of Swords, Ace of Rods. In this deck, science is just breaking things down and understanding them. Right, and that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have this opportunity, this new opportunity. It's going to bring you abundance, but it's going to be a lot of like dissecting and really learning. It's going to be some kind of new opportunity, maybe something you've not necessarily done before, but you're going to succeed at it. But it says bring love to the situation. So in your communications with whoever this is that you're communicating with, that you're feeling like you have to be strategic, bring love to the situation. You don't have to be. Geminis are really good at arguing. You don't want to argue with a Gemini. You're probably going to lose. But it doesn't have to be, Geminis are really good at communicating, so it doesn't really have to be like, a lot of people get offended especially if they're losing an argument. So it can be hard to keep it civil. But if anybody can, a Gemini can. They can explain it, break it down, understand why it has to happen this way. And that looks like it's what you're doing. You got a new opportunity, and you're trying to break it down to this individual. Look, I want to do this, and this for this reason, and it's going to be great. And this other individual's like, yeah, but I don't want to move, blah, 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 blah. Or it's a boss that you're explaining it to, either way, or some combination of both. Anyway, Gemini, that's all I have. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. It does help with the algorithm. Sorry it's taking me long to get a video. I explained. I had to go to Seattle. Got real sick. Still recovering. Either way, I'm grateful for you to be here. I'm going to continue to make videos. Happy full moon.